Hey guys, I'm Nina from Chicago, Illinois. I'm a student at the University of Illinois studying speech pathology.
I'm Kirahan. I'm from Buffalo Grove, Illinois, studying journalism.
From Winslow, Illinois. I'm a junior at the University of Illinois, where I study advertising and environment business.
In Rome, Italy, where we are all in a food and media course. We are here to talk about an issue that we feel needs to be addressed in order to maximize
to minimize food waste and achieve sustainability while abroad.
Since arriving abroad, we have noticed a multitude of differences between daily life here in Rome versus our daily life. Although we have norms, we can't seem to master the food preservation here in Italy.
A couple of trips to the work came with a lot of confusion as we observe food that we have to compare or we also noticed that people open a 4-pack of Coca-Cola, remove one of them, and buy just that one to avoid wasting the other 3. In America, this never would have happened because stores package items in bulk to force consumers to buy in bulk.
We all viewed this different type of packaging as inefficient because we would have to either buy
It didn't take us long to realize how wrong our initial response was. We were taught how to grocery shop properly in the classroom, but we learned the most by simply observing the Italians and what their cart looked like versus what ours did.
After several trips to the store, we decided to confront the fact that we were continuously getting strange looks from the Italians in the checkout line. The cashier would usually even open another line that the Italians would go in, and we would go in our separate lane.
Their line was longer, yet it was always moving faster than ours. The problem was right in front of us. The Italians were only purchasing a handful of products and no more than two of each item. This was our first realization that the buying in bulk lifestyle was no longer going to save us money, it was only going to waste it.
When we returned home from the store, we noticed an awful smell coming from our refrigerator, and all of a sudden we connected the dots. After emptying out the expired products from our fridge, we were shocked at how much food and money we wasted and decided to conform to the ways of our host country.
However, Italy was not always the home for food sustainability. According to Zero Waste Europe, as of the start of 2016, Italian consumers wasted an average of over 100 kilograms, or 220 pounds of food per year. The Italian parliament recognized this issue and approved a law against food waste. Zero Waste Europe is a nonprofit organization that works towards eliminating waste and adopting smarter lifestyles within Europe. Zero Waste Europe highlights the goals of the food waste law: to minimize negative impacts on the environment and on natural resources, to reduce waste generation, and to encourage reuse and recycle.
Another benefit of the food waste law was that it promoted the recovery and donation of food surpluses for charitable purposes. Firstly, for human consumption, secondly, for animal consumption, and finally, for composting.
This was a positive change made by the Italian parliament from former legislation that gave people no choice but to
Another initiative taken by the Italian government to maximize food sustainability in Italy was the creation of the National Food Waste Prevention Plan organization. The organization aims at putting food waste prevention at the center of the political agenda from the local to the European level, and spreading knowledge about the environmental, social, and economic impacts of food waste, and raising awareness amongst consumers.
The government hopes to bring the theme of food waste prevention inside schools through these initiatives, as well as to make donation more and more convenient and appealing as opposed to simply throwing out access to it.
According to Sustainable Life Media, as of December 2017, Italy scored in the top tier for its policy response to food loss, and it's the best performing European country for the low environmental impact of its agriculture on the atmosphere. Today, 1/4 of the forests in Italy exist simply to absorb carbon dioxide produced as a result of food waste.
Italian Parliament has recognized that the greatest incentive for the people is monetary, and therefore abiding by the new food waste law comes with tax benefits.
Italy is highlighting the difference between best before and used by, and reaffirming that all food in relative proximity to the expiration date are not waste but good food that can be safely consumed.
Here's an example that highlights sustainability in our everyday lives. My roommates and I live in an apartment where we are expected to separate paper waste, plastic waste, glass, and organic waste. Although it's been frustrating to separate the food from the container, it is definitely helped us manage how much food we are wasting. First week we were here, our apartment received a complaint about the way we separate our trash. We weren't sure what we were doing wrong, but when we went upstairs that following day, we were stopped by the man at the front desk of our apartment complex. He thoroughly explained how to separate our waste properly and even gave examples of products in the respective bins. Although we were frustrated upon receiving a complaint, we were more impressed with the fact that Italy values proper waste disposal enough to actually take action when it's done incorrectly. That's something we were not familiar with in America.
If you can think of a time where you were impressed with the sustainability in your host country, please comment your experience with that.
Sustainable consumption and reuse of resources could allow for a reduction in the cost of food and significantly lower environmental and economic impact.
Overall, we would like to get the opportunity to examine the differences between Italy and the U.S. when it comes to grocery shopping and food preservation.
We believe that Italy and other countries in Europe are making great strides in the fight to eliminate food waste across the continent.
As study abroad students visiting Italy, it is up to us to join the fight against food waste through conscious grocery shopping, recycling, and reusing resources throughout our 4 months here abroad. Thanks for tuning in. We hope that you've learned some new ways to limit your food waste and be more sustainable while abroad.